Available right here. Order yours today and get a free wheelchair case, a $50 value, yours free. The Feather Chair, the world's lightest wheelchair, is just $4.99 with easy payments as low as $16 a month. Sorry, no Medicare or insurance accepted. So call right now to order yours.
800-823-5826. 800-823-5826. 800-823-5826. That's 800-823-5826.
Hey, there's something you forgot to do. It sure is hot. Are you sweating like a dog? Wait, what? Dogs don't sweat. Oh no, you forgot to get your window tinted. Whether it's the kitchen window that sits in the sun for the hottest part of the day, or you just got new wheels, call Sharp Window Tinting in Burleson. 817-615-9379, or look them up on the web, sharpwindowtint.com.
The voice of Johnson County, Joco Community Radio.
Good morning, Johnson County, and all over the world, and all other places out there that might be listening to us today. Welcome to the Rise and Smile program on Joco Community Radio. I am your host, John Campbell. My beautiful wife, Kim Campbell, is normally here with me, but she is at home recuperating still, and thus we are blessed with the presence of Mr. Joe Owens. Welcome, sir.
Beautiful Joe Owens.
That's the audience, the studio audience that we have. You didn't know we had one now, did you?
I didn't.
We do. It's newly added. So thanks for being here. I know that mornings are not your favorite time, JoJo, but yet you power through because you love me, right?
I do, man.
I was just giving Joe shit because he was texting one of his friends, because he said for the show, the segment we have, the Twisted Call segment, he says, my friends aren't going to answer the phone. I said, Joe, you got somebody's going to answer the phone at 7:30. He goes, no, they just don't answer the phone that early. I said, it's not early to most people. So he's texting his people. So answer. He's texting whoever it was, and he goes, love you. I'm like, you better not be texting Angie. He goes, I can tell my boys I love them. I'm like, you never tell me you love me, big jerko.
This is public announcement. I love you, John.
Oh, thank you, Joe. The peer pressure is why you did that. I feel confident that you wouldn't have done it on your own.
Still meant something.
Maybe it did. Maybe it did. All right, y'all. So welcome. If you're listening to us on Facebook, please share. Let your friends know what they need to be, how they need to be starting off their week along with us, having a good time. We are also streaming live on YouTube and on Twitter, or you can take us on the go via the TuneIn Radio app, which we are streaming, and we're streaming live on Flip-Flop. I can't say it, Joe. We are also streaming live 365 on Spreaker.com. Holy shit, that was hard to get out.
Yeah,
Toy boat. Can you say it 3 times real fast? Toy boat 3 times real fast.
Toy boat.
You getting it too. You drinking already?
I wish.
All right, y'all. As a reminder, today's show is brought to you by our good friends at Fort Worth Water Supply and Lone Star Bar and Grill. Fort Worth Water Supply is a family-owned operation founded by Mr. Melvin Page in 1976. Their retail store offers the largest selection in the Metroplex on welding equipment, gases, and welders. They deliver all over the Metroplex without even adding what, Joe?
Fuel surcharge.
That's right. No fuel surcharges. I'm so impressed that all of my guest hosts have nailed that as far as the no fuel surcharge, which means y'all actually listen to the show when you're not here. And that makes my heart warm, Joe.
First 2 times weren't so well.
I wasn't going to talk about those. I was trying to give you some props here, and you just shit all over yourself. So they have tons of customers all over Johnson County, and they want you to be one too. And Lone Star Bar and Grill, located at 212 West Ellison Street, right there in Old Town Burleson. Lone Star Bar and Grill is a great way to kick off your week with all-day happy hour, Monday through Wednesday. However, I think I saw a post that they are not open today. Did I see that, Joe? Is that right?
That's what I saw too.
So they will not have all-day happy hour today, but they will all-day Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. Crazy Karaoke will be going down on Tuesday and Thursday. And with Friday night being Christmas Eve, they'll be closing at 5 p.m. So no music on the patio at 5 or this Friday. And then it will be closed on Saturday for Christmas. Good on them. It's always good to close and let your employees go enjoy their time with their family on the holidays. And remember, Lone Star is the place you do want to be for Sunday brunch. They're opening back up on Sunday, and they'll be open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday. Also, the Rise of Smile hotline is open from the entire time we're on the show anyway. The phone number is 817-637-2585. Feel free to give us a call. Talk about anything, happy, funny, positive, whatever you like. Why are you cutting your eyes at me, Joe?
Because I just remembered we had a few people commit to calling us this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
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 Y'all were making plans over at the party, I assume?
Just like we always do. Talk
Yeah,
a bunch of stuff I
God.
can't.
And they can't deliver on it.
Can't deliver on Monday.
Stay in the mic, Joe. Stay in the mic so I can hear you. Yes, I did get some folks saying they were going to be dialing in as well.
Good morning, everybody.
You got to get it right off names, Joe. People like to know their
Let's
names.
see. We got Alex, Megan, Amy, Ken, and Cindy. Glenn, good morning.
Make sure. Oh, let me turn my phone down here. Wah, wah, wah. And share from my phone also. Right, post. Boom. Share. Done. Yeah, so Joe's in charge of saying hi to everybody. And this Thursday night karaoke should be a good one, speaking of that.
I'm not going to make it this week.
What are you doing?
Family
Stuff.
stuff. Yeah.
So I know I'm not the only one here, but starting Wednesday is my last day at work through the end of the year. So this is my nice little do nothing vacation time. I always save up some of my time for throughout the year so I can have off for like almost 2 whole weeks. And only have to burn like 5 days of vacation to actually make it happen.
That'd be nice.
It's pretty fun. So yeah, so I'll be having a really good time this Thursday at karaoke. And I'll be staying later than 9 o'clock, Joe. So you're gonna miss out.
Angie, I think she's listening. We'll talk later. I might have to show up late.
That's all right. We'll be there, be ready. Okay, so a positive thought to start out with, y'all. Complaining produces little to no results. However, a positive attitude can change things almost immediately. You have people around that you ever come in contact with that are like always negative and always complaining about something?
Richard Dismore when it's cold. That's pretty bad. It's brutal. It did not change the weather. Pissed me off. Yeah, you're right. It went nowhere.
See, there's a live action response to the positive note for today. It's true. I can't stand people that just want to complain about it and then never want to take action to make anything better. It's just like, just, bitching about how traffic sucks or bitching about how their life sucks or whatever. But they don't do anything to actually try to better themselves or to make the situation better. They just want to complain about it.
Yep. And I listen to that at work all the time. Everybody wants to complain about everything and never has a solution.
Oh, that's the worst, right? As a leader, I tell everybody all the time.
See you.
If you're bringing me a problem, bring me at least a couple of solutions along with it. We may not go with them, but at least have an idea how we can solve that problem you're having.
Yeah.
So just remember, y'all, complaining is not going to generate the result you're looking for. I promise you. So if you need some help on how you can turn that perspective around, Joe and I are here for the next 50 minutes to help you solve those problems. So we're here. Hit us up in the comments. You can hit us up on our hotline, which is 817-637-2585. Said my radio voice. Anyway,
I think that was to Ken and Cindy. Yeah.
That was to Ken and Cindy.
So they couldn't find the number. Alex says positive attitudes can change other attitudes that need a push in a positive direction.
That's right. Tell him, Alex. Alex always has good positive stuff too on his Facebook feed. He's such a positive dude. So our survey question of the day, y'all, is, and Joe, it always starts with you. Guest host always gets the question first. And then we want the folks to chime in on the comments. Let us know what you're thinking of the survey question of the day as well. What is Christmas dinner like for you?
Depends on where I'm at for Christmas.
Is it, wherever you're at, is it typically traditional or do you mix it up and have like the non-traditional?
So I'm half Mexican, half Caucasian.
So is there some infighting?
No, it depends on which grandmother's house I'm at. Or if I'm at my mom's house as to what we're having. So very traditional at Angie's house, my wife's, and my wife's side of the family. When I go to my mom's, though, it's a mix. And we're having mashed potatoes, Spanish rice, turkey, tamales.
I love having two starches like that. So kudos to your mom.
Yeah,
Kim always yells at me about
up.
two starches at the same dinner.
All rules are off the table on holiday meals.
That's right, baby. Oh, she says that, and Kimmy squawks about two starches. But like when we have Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner, you having macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes, aren't you? Or you go to what's it called, Chicken Express.
Mm-hmm.
Your two sides you almost always go with are mac and cheese and potatoes. That's two starches. She doesn't bitch about that. So, honey, what's up with that? I think we're going to throw the two starch thing out the window now.
Call us, Kim. Let's talk about it.
That's right. That's right. So what we do normally for Thanksgiving, we do traditional all the time. And then for Christmas, we do our thing with our kids, usually on Christmas Eve. So that's kind of our big Christmas dinner with our kids. And then my mom's side, on both sides, we do non-traditional, I guess. Yeah. So my kids, we always just kind of rotate it around. Might be Italian one year, Mexican one year, barbecue one year.
We've tried to throw it off a couple of years here with Angie's family.
Yeah.
Did Italian one night. That's just because there was nobody there that year. It was just us. But other than that, yeah, we don't break tradition very much.
No? All right. There's nothing wrong with that. Tamales and Twisted Texan Rotel and sausage balls. Look at that. Yummo, Sonya. I like that. Except for you need to replace the Rotel with some more Twisted Texan, okay? You don't need to put Rotel in your damn sausage balls. Just put some Twisted Texan in there, and you'll be good to go. The queso went over the weekend, and it had Twisted Texan in it, and everybody always like, oh, that's really good queso.
Y'all are getting prime roast this year.
Are we? Is that what Kimmy says?
Yeah.
Prime roast. BJ, my son-in-law, does a really good job. He'll smoke it first, kind of reverse sear it, then he'll finish it in the oven and stuff. It's really good.
Nice.
Yum. Go PJ. Let's see. Positive news. Here we go. A couple little stories here. They were just kind of positive, I thought. So following the recent flurry of tornadoes, which were devastating in the Mayfield, Kentucky area, it was all hands to the grills this time, as nonprofits and individuals alike fired up their barbecues to help feed the people. In this one case, this one old boy his name Jim Finch, just rounded up his smoker, grabbed it, put it on the trailer, and hauled down there, loaded up his ice chest full of food. It said he was about an hour away from where everybody got devastated. So I'm going to feed some people. They're going to need to eat, and restaurants are closed, stores are closed. Somebody got to eat. So he just loaded up and he said, for no other reason than that people were in need, loaded up his truck with food, water, and the barbecue grill, and drove to Mayfield to serve others. Just pulled over on the side of the road, popped up, said, I'm here to serve you. Yeah, what do you need? You see that one?
I did.
Wasn't that cool?
Be like Jim Finch, right?
That's right. Be like Jim Finch, y'all. And I didn't know this, but there's actually like a barbecue, not team is the wrong word, but it's like a response unit. They have like an 18-wheeler with like multiple of those big commercial Southern Pride smokers on it. And they'll go out there and they'll serve people that are devastated, and just serve.
Crazy what creativity comes out at the time of need.
I love watching stories like that and love hearing that. So good on Jim Finch. That was so cool. And then another one. This is kind of fun. A fountain of youth pill could be on the horizon after scientists dramatically extend the longevity of life in mice. Injecting elderly rodents with a grapeseed extract increased their remaining time by more than 60%.
Sure.
60%. It also boosted overall lifespan by 9%, equivalent to more than a decade in a human.
Wow. Really?
That's what it says. It's science, Joe. You trying to dispute science?
No, I think you got it on Facebook.
No, I don't get my news off Facebook, sir.
Still on the internet. I need proof.
What's proof to you exactly? The news? You got to turn on the news and trust the news? Is that your proof?
No.
You need to see the lab results yourself? Is that what's going to take?
Why
are you such a skeptic, Joe?
Dude, because let's not get into it.
Because it's 7 o'clock in the morning.
Basically.
He's such a crybaby. And he looked outside to see it was still dark. He's like, because it's so early. Y'all, Joe hates the morning time. That's how much you do love me, that you would come do the show nice and early. I'm so proud of you.
If anybody on here that knows me, I mean, you've never seen me this early in the morning. Ever.
Normally, Joe will text us a picture, y'all, of him laying in his bed with his feet at the end of his bed. And it's big. For whatever reason, why do you have like an 80-inch TV in your bedroom, Joe?
Why not?
TV is obscenely large, and Joe has the show up on his big screen, so he can really zoom in and see things that most people that are watching from their phones or on their computer can't see. Yeah. Joe's got that big ass screen.
I see everything. Seen some rough mornings.
You see here. Kim's eyes cut at me like this when she's doing this. Give me that evil eye. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of evil eye, I was down in South Texas last week seeing some customers, and they're right on the border. It's Eagle Pass, Texas, and they literally are right where with the Pedras Negras is where you cross over the border.
Yeah. And
so most of the folks at the casino are Hispanic, and they were talking about Duncan, the guy that works for me. He crashed his bike. He has he's an avid cyclist, so he has one of those foldable bicycles that he can travel with. I call it his clown bike because the wheels are like this big around, and Duncan's like 6'4". It's so funny seeing him on that.
I've never seen a real one.
Who's that? Somebody walking to the door over there, Joe?
No, some guy just looking at us funny.
Oh,
pissed off too. It's early in the morning.
He's like, damn, donut store is busy. Yeah. Anyway, so Duncan crashed last time. He was riding his bike, and the lady said, "Oh, somebody probably gave you the evil eye." And I was like, "What?" And so she's like, she goes, Evil, it's a thing with Hispanics. You know, people think they have that power that if they look at you a certain way, or if they're like noticing you doing something, or if they're jealous of something that you have, they kind of give you the evil eye, and it can cause bad things to happen to you.
I think my mom has that.
You ever hear that story?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Evil eye.
My mom did give me that look, and a lot of bad things happen. Usually an ass whooping right behind.
That's right. I feel like you probably deserved more ass whoopings than you actually got, Joe.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that a true story?
Yes, very true.
All right. So, yeah, the Fountain of Youth pill, though. I think that's a thing. I know my wife is going to be excited to hear about the Fountain of Youth pill, aren't you, honey? Yep. So weekend talk. Let's talk about the weekend. We had an exciting weekend. There was our, I can't even tell you how many annual this is. Probably 11 years we've done this party. It's our annual pajama Christmas party that we have at the Campbell Casa. And it was well attended this year.
Man, it was packed house.
Ooh, man. I was thinking at first it was nice and cold and nobody's gonna want to go outside, but shit, it was just too busy in there. People had to funnel outside too and spill over to the back patio.
Don't have pneumonia and stuff today. It was hot, cold, hot, cold. I mean, it was rough.
I was trying to open both doors too at some point to kind of cross ventilate the deal, you know, because I was like, shit, could turn the air conditioner on. It's 40 degrees outside. I need to turn the AC on because it's hot in this house.
Then people would start grappling, take a big guess who?
Joe.
How Richard.
No, it'd be Joe.
I was not complaining, but yeah, it was packed and it was warm inside, just body heat.
I know.
It was packed, but I'm glad it was nice and cool outside.
Man, it was a good time though. We had a lot of fun. A lot of people showed up, and we were talking. Did you hear our show with Amy last week talking about the different people that attend?
Yeah,
you know, you got people from all walks of life that show up to our parties. You know, and of course I had the porn star joke for Nate's wife.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was funny. Although she's not, y'all. She's not really. Kendra is not. She used to be a makeup artist. Actually, didn't know that. Mac.
Oh, really?
She hooked up Kimmy because Kimmy was in her recovery state. Kimmy has not had eyelashes and stuff, so Kendra came over and hooked her up, put eyelashes on her and stuff. So that was awesome. Thank you so much.
That's Kendra. A lot of cool people there.
Charlie wants his $6 back. Yeah, we played a game, y'all. It's called Screw Your Neighbor, and it's my son Josh's favorite game. And it's if you've ever played left, right, center, I'm going to compare it to that because you have 3 $1 bills you play with, and the last person to have any money wins. And basically, you don't want the lowest card, so you pass cards around. And so, poor Charlie. I'm not sure if Charlie ever got the rules of the game.
I don't think he did either. He probably just donated $6. Of course, I'd want it back too if I was just giving away money.
Of Amy's money, he said.
Hey, and that was a big table too. So talking about a big party, that was a big game.
It was.
It took us like over an hour to do one
game. I know. I've never had a game last that long.
A lot of money to win though.
That's right. I wouldn't know. I didn't win any.
I didn't win squat either. And personally, I thought it was rigged.
Yeah, because Joe kept claiming it was racist. Something was racist about the game.
That's how I felt.
I know.
Every time he took my money, I want my 6 back too, Chuck.
Speaking of Donnie. If Donnie, now he usually tunes in the second half of the show, so try to remind me to tell him again. Donnie Roten was our winner of the favorite PGA contest. We forgot to give out the prize, so Donnie, I owe you a prize.
Yeah, his was nice.
He had some cool onesie pajamas, and then the back had the little flap on it, said "Sweet Cheeks."
Just glad the flap stayed buttoned up.
Amen. Amen to that. Speaking of party, Joe, we got to talk about the table runner.
Oh,
y'all, we've got Kim's got, our table is a 10-seater per table, right? 4 on each side and 2 on the ends. And we have my wife has a beautiful little black and white checkered. Is that
very
what's
beautiful.
It? Buffalo plaid, they call it,
sure,
I think, Joe.
Yeah.
Table runner. And Joe decided that was going to be his scarf.
I did not. I really didn't have anywhere else to put it.
Now there's lots of places I could have went besides wrapped around your neck multiple times.
And it was cold.
It was not cold. Kim walked up with us. She goes, "Does Joe wear my scarf, my table runner?" I said, "Yeah, it's a scarf now, I think, honey."
I completely forgot about that. Angie said something yesterday. I was like, "Oh shit."
I forgot about it until I saw her comment on Facebook this morning. I was like, "Oh shit, that's right. He had the table runner." So I had to throw that in there and give you a dig at that.
Sorry, Kimmy. So
you never know when your house furnishings will become clothing options for Joe. If you haven't met your house, just FYI. Let's see. Joe and I were just talking about cardio a minute ago. That was kind of funny. And running, because I need to lose about 10 pounds. And Joe said he did too. And I just talked about how much I hate running. And Joe's like, "Oh, I don't mind it. He goes, it hurts and sucks. But like me, if it's my knees kill me when I run." And Joe said, "Well, nah, that's not my problem." I said, "Well, it's because you're not my age yet, Joe." And Joe said, "Well, Most of my friends are over 50, as a matter of fact.
Or getting there, very close.
Why is that? Why do you think you have most of the older friends?
I don't know. Maybe because y'all just say what's on your mind and you don't care, you don't think.
Kind of like you.
Yeah,
We're kindred spirits. You're an old soul.
Yeah, let's go.
How old are you, Joe?
43.
43.
43.
Yeah, we were talking at the party. Speaking of Jessica Reams was there, and she was talking about being a baby. She's in her 30s, and then so I looked over and I said, you know how young Chaz is, right? And I said, now, don't let the balding head fool you. Chaz, he's like barely over 30.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Is he really? I didn't realize he was that young.
Yeah.
You're right. That balding head will fool you.
Yeah, when I first met him, man, he was like in his 20s. I'm like, holy crap. You know, I was
Wow,
like,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, younger than my kid. Younger
Yeah.
than my daughter, anyway.
The quietest one at the party.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Don't forget y'all survey question of the day. What does it say? Sonia, I kept looking for minions. That's right. Oh, it's funny. Hey, Sandra, ST. Boy, I can't believe Sandra is tuning in here. She's a good friend of mine. Worked with me for many years.
Oh, yeah?
Left me, and so I'm mad at her still for that. But thanks for tuning in, Chickie. Good to see you on here.
And Cindy has a lot to say about the Evil Eye and Ouija board.
Oh, I know she will. She needs to call us and talk about that too. She's supposed to come and give me a call today sometime. So, Cindy, we're here till 8 o'clock. So feel free to call us on the hotline anytime. Hopefully, I'll see it ringing. I would give Joe the phone, but then, who knows what Joe's going to do with the phone.
I will not answer.
That's right. So your survey question of the day, what is your Christmas dinner like? Do you do traditional turkey, ham, etc.? Although I guess the rib roast is kind of a tradition too.
I've never had it.
You know what?
For Thanksgiving or
You're
Christmas.
Joe. Or are you mixing up non-traditional folks? Like, do you like to have Mexican food or Italian food or sandwiches or barbecue?
Or mix it all together like we do.
That's right. Have a hodgepodge. Kim always tells me I should have folks bring stuff to the party.
I think so too.
More. And that would take something off of me as far as cooking and food. But I kind of like to stay with a theme of food, having 15 different random things.
Do you think anybody walks in and looks at all that food and go, oh, what is the theme today?
Nah, I'm not sure they care about the theme,
just
but what they
pick
want
it at
a
whatever's
bowl
there.
of pasta along with a bowl of I don't know, greens or something. I don't know.
I would love it.
You would?
I would love it. Yes.
What would you bring, Joe?
I don't know. Angie texted me what we would bring.
Angie texted me. Does Angie tell you what kind of clothes to put on in the morning too?
No, it's not this morning. She left me hanging. He was snoozing when I left. Well deserved though.
She deserves more than that. Oh, speaking of, got a call, Joe, on the hotline. Let's see what's going on. Hang on, see if I can answer it. Phone. Let me take you off mute. Oh, you got to swipe it up. I hate Androids. You're on with the Rise of Smile program, and John and Joe, who's up?
Ken and Cindy Rose.
Ken and Cindy, what are y'all doing?
We're waiting for the weather before we get out of bed.
Oh yeah, I'm on weather today. It's wet.
So,
It's wet and cold, and it don't look like it's gonna get any better for a minute.
So if that makes you want to stay in bed, you might stay there all day, Cindy Lou Who.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, Mr. Ken. That sounds good. That's your morning voice, Ken? Is that how you talk sexy to Kimmy? I mean, to Cindy. Whoa. What did I just say there?
all right.
Cindy, what the heck?
That's loud.
Hey, John, the only four people or two people in this bed and then two animals, okay?
We don't want to hear about y'all's weird sex lives, Cindy.
We just wanted to know if it was a good morning.
Oh, our dog and then our son's dog. That's about it.
Keep it all in the family.
I guess so.
So tell me about this evil eye, Cindy.
What do you want to know? I've got the chicken hearts in the other room.
Oh my
Good
God.
Lord.
You asked, Joe.
So what are the
Yeah.
chicken hearts?
Who do you want me to take out today, Joe?
See? Nobody, Cindy. Nobody. Joe's just joking. You can text her after, Joe.
Yeah. I will.
The dolls and everything, Joe.
You been to Cindy's house? Ken, Cindy's house, Joe?
I
Your
have.
front room.
Yeah, the doll room.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Have you seen the doll room?
I have not.
Oh, so you didn't go venturing off.
Oh no, you have a doll room?
Yes, the creepy doll room.
Oh my goodness. You are not joking.
Yeah, it's got all these different what are they called?
Creepy ass dolls.
That's right, kid. Creepy ass dolls. Anyway, she got a whole room dedicated to dolls, and they're all like spooky looking and all kinds of stuff. And Cindy is. Do you have a Ouija board in there too, Cindy?
I sure do.
See,
So if we've learned anything, stay positive around Cindy.
make sure Cindy loves you.
Exactly.
And don't piss Ken off, because Ken will tell Cindy to put a spell on you too. So keep Ken as your friend too.
Hey, I do have the devil spell book. What can I say?
Holy shit! See,
Yeah, I
Think
wish
I'm
somebody
joking.
would piss Cindy off.
no, it's not pretty. I've seen it happen. It's not good. Then I
Hey,
saw.
Joe, I didn't have the black mirror. I could get anything going.
Oh goodness, a black
See?
mirror.
Yeah.
Cindy, you're gonna have to show me about all this one day. People do
Oh,
make
will
me
do.
upset.
All right, Bedford. It's good talking to you guys.
Bye bye.
You have a great day.
See ya.
Bye.
She actually called. I'm so proud.
See, Cindy Lou Who. I think she has a secret desire to be on the radio. We're gonna have to have you up here on the radio with us sometime, Cindy.
Yeah,
Although we have to
that'd
get
be
a
fun.
taller chair, because Cindy is put a phone book in it or something.
Mhm.
They
Maybe
still
more than
make phone
book.
books.
You're gonna need a pot.
Big pot, big pot. Yeah. Love having folks call us. Only got 2 minutes left, Joe. Let's see.
Oh, hey, speaking of that spell stuff, so my mom has some crazy stuff she told us about one time.
Oh yeah.
She took a picture and put it in a jar and threw it in the freezer and says this will bring bad luck to somebody. Well,
shit.
Our neighbor pissed her off.
Did she have to do any chants or anything to do it, or just
Nothing with it. She just put the picture in the freezer and froze this picture in a jar of
No
water.
shit.
The neighbor got sick. He
No
evicted,
way.
lost her car. Begged my mom to pull that picture out of the freezer.
You hear that, Kimmy, or anybody else listening? If you want to take care of your neighbor, just put the picture in the jar and put it in the freezer.
Or don't. Just
Or don't. Yeah, we're not encouraging bad things to happen to people here.
Positive show.
Just thought that was interesting.
Isn't it?
Wow. All right, so Christmas week, what y'all got going on, Joe?
We're heading to, I'm working this week. I'll get a few seconds. And then we're headed doing Angie's family Christmas Eve. And then we're headed to Graham on Christmas Day.
Nice. Or that's your family, right?
Yes.
When you settle in Graham, why'd they settle in Graham?
I don't know. I
It's
really
a
don't
random
know.
place
I love it though.
to migrate to.
Like the lake, maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. What's on your Christmas list? I know you have a list because Joe, you're like a spoiled kid.
You know, it's really weird. I don't have anything on the list.
Really?
I have no idea what Angie's up to or what I'm getting.
You don't know? It's
No.
always a surprise.
It is this
Does she do
year.
good at getting you stuff?
I
that you're
guess
gonna
usually
use
during
and
the
stuff?
year, I'm pretty good at saying what I want.
Or does she
and
get you a new
hanging
water
out.
hose or something like that?
A new water hose would be nice. It would be nice, just in case.
What kind of water hose would you want?
Oh my
Joe?
gosh, why are we talking about the water hose?
You said it would be nice. I'm like, who the hell would want a water hose?
I'm just sitting here killing time.
Oh,
waiting for
you're
a
just
song
being
to
funny.
come on.
No, waiting for the song to come on. Hope it comes on. Last week we had an issue on the ender. It didn't. The song didn't come on. We were like sitting there talking. I kept like looking back, and then it just
No.
the news came in. Like, holy shit, we missed our outgoing
So
song.
we'll keep talking water hose.
We'll
I
keep
guess.
talking water hose. You don't have anything on your list for real?
No, I don't. I'll think about it over the break.
I think I want a new gun, Kimmy. I think it just came to me yesterday. So here's our break, y'all. We've got about 2 minutes, and listen to our sponsors. They're the ones that keep us on the radio here, and then we'll be right back with you.
See you in a few.
Wilfred Brimley for Loafing Dog.
I'm Wilfred Brimley for Loafing Dog. You know, when I get the hankering for a hot dog, I go to Cleveland, Texas. Just a couple blocks off the square, they got Loafing Dog. They got the Neely Dog, the Mary Sunshine Dog, the Casey Dog, and the Shirley Dog. Why, they even got the Pacer Dog, the Brooklyn Dog, and the Jim Dog. Can't forget the Shane Dog, or the Joy Dog, and the Monty Dog. I like that fool. The Nakia Dog and the Braxton Dog round things off. Why, they even got a kids menu too.
Loafing Dog, 208 East Chambers Street, Cleveland, Texas. Lunch, catering, or takeout, plus outdoor seating. Phone numbers 817-556-1040.
This is Wilfred Brimley, and don't forget, Loafing Dog won't give you diabetes.
Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395.
Out of deck carpet giving you the blues? Tired of your old dingy and broken tile? Let my friends at the Floor Store in Cleveland, Texas give your home the makeover it deserves. This is Old Taco Joe coming to you for the Floor Store. Whether it's carpet, tile, wood flooring, or real wood laminate, the Floor Store can cover all of your flooring needs. Located at 405 West Henderson Street in Cleveland, Texas, owner Brent Harris can help. Shower tile, tub surrounds, even backsplashes. Give him a call today at 817-641-9444. The Floor Store, they got you covered.
The voice of Johnson County, Joco Community Radio.
Go back and rewatch that. All kinds of shenanigans happening there. Joe almost busted his ass. I wish I'd been looking at the screen. I could have seen it. Joe trying to sit down.
It wasn't cute. It hurt.
The up and down handle almost went up his booty, he says.
Which is possibly a hazard.
Which is actually a segment to Wacky World News. So hang on to that thought, Joe.
All right.
That's right. Welcome back, y'all, to the Rise and Smile program with John and Kim Campbell, and guest host today, Joe Owen, sitting in for Kimmy.
Morning.
Today's show is brought to you by our good friends at Fort Worth Water Supply and Lone Star Bar and Grill. Fort Worth Water Supply is a family-owned operation founded by Mr. Melvin Page in 1976. Their retail store offers the largest selection in the Metroplex on welding equipment, gases, and welders. They deliver all of the Metroplex without even adding...
fuel surcharge.
God, you did so good the first time, and you fumbling like a Dallas Cowboy running back. Jeez, oh, Pete. They have tons of customers all over Johnson County, and they want you to be one too. And Lone Star Bar and Grill, located at 212 West Ellison Street, right there in Old Town Burleson. Lone Star Bar and Grill is a great way to kick off your week with all-day happy hour Monday through Wednesday, except this week they are closed today. Remember that, y'all? But they will have karaoke going down, crazy karaoke going down on Tuesday and Thursday this week. And Friday night being Christmas Eve, they'll be closing at 5 p.m., so no band on Friday. And they'll be closed on Saturday for Christmas, so everybody can have good time with their family and friends. Remember, Lone Star is the place you want to be for Sunday brunch, where they open at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. serving brunch, and they're open till later, obviously, for football and all that good stuff going on.
It's a good place, man. We all really enjoy it.
It's a fun time.
We really do.
I was telling Amy that last week about how it's such a real family feeling place. You know, I guess with anywhere, it just takes people committing to a place to kind of be their, I'll call it their home base bar, you know, to get a communal feel in there. And you walk in there at any time and you know somebody, and
guaranteed a good time.
Guaranteed a good time.
And
That's
good
right.
people.
Good food. Their food's good. Drink prices are fair. You know, we always have a good time there. We love Lone Star.
Couple catch-ups before you keep going.
Sure.
Let's see. For Christmas dinner, Megan, alcohol.
Nice, Megan.
Sure.
We're cheering on the alcohol. We condone that here.
We usually do that too, but man, it hurts. I am so full.
You always say that.
Always so full. It's hard to drink, but yeah, we do try to drink.
But you power through and still do it anyway.
Yes. Who else is on here? Oh, Amy said you should assign a theme for your Christmas party.
You think? That's
have
an
people
idea.
bring stuff around that theme.
That's an idea, Amy. I could do that. You're so smart.
Somebody tamales. Somebody said tamales for their Christmas. I'm sorry, I can't remember where it was at. Oh, Amy said also that too. And that's about it.
Okay, good catch up, Joe.
Apparently, I'm not very tall either. Yes, I am. I'm taller than Cindy.
Based on the way you handled that chair a second ago, we're not so sure. All right, y'all. Another good message for you to remember. Excuse me. Your limits should be just that. Your limits. Don't allow other people to dictate your limits for you. Reach as high as you can and go as far as your heart desires. That's when you're supposed to say something, Joe.
Has anybody ever tried to limit you?
Absolutely. I got told so many times in my career early on, Joe. Now, you probably were still in elementary school back in the 90s. But, you know, I graduated in 89 and then hit the workforce in 1990 into my first insurance company. And all I heard about was, wow, if only you had an education, if only you'd gone to college. I mean, I graduated from high school, but, you know, if only you'd gone to college and got a degree, you could really do something in this kind of industry. You know, I was so pissed about hearing that so many times because I was consistently outworking everybody, right? I'd be a top performer performer all the time, but I could never, have a path to get promoted.
Yeah.
And that was always going to be hold me back. They said it was going to hold you back.
Not to that level, but yeah, when you talk about your limits and you do not exceed them,
Mhm.
or don't let anybody, whatever you said, it takes me back.
It obviously meant a lot to you.
Yeah, it did. Well, I was immediately thought about Lone Star when it comes 9 o'clock and you try to go home. And I beg and I cry and I plead to get you to stay. And drink
Which is
more.
actually why I wore this hat today. What did it say, Joe?
Uno mas.
Joe, one more. Just stay for one more. I'll buy.
And I end up crying and drinking it away the rest of the night. It's just a tough night, but you are consistent. You will not budge.
I'm making a point to try to be out of karaoke night by 9 o'clock. Get out there and go home so I can get to the gym the next morning. And Joe is not a good influence. Joe is continually trying to keep me there. Keep me there. Come on, JC.
Never once been successful.
This past weekend, I stayed till 10 o'clock, if you recall.
No.
Amy brought it up to you as I was getting ready to leave. She goes, look, it is past 9 o'clock. See?
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank
but
you.
I had nothing to do with that.
You had nothing. I was just planning on having a good time that night. Had to get a couple extra songs in. Speaking of that, y'all be on the lookout for the new trio that will be making an appearance at Lone Star Bar and Grill.
What we come up with? Oh, y'all came up with it. I did not
I
participate.
came up with it.
What is the name?
The Loco Trio.
Loco Trio.
The Loco Trio. Or the Trio Loco. Which one's better, Joe?
I think
The Trio Loco is appropriate,
Don't
right?
you flip words in Spanish?
Yeah.
Let me know, Cindy. Trio Loco or Loco Trio?
I don't think Cindy speaks Spanish. I think she pretends to be
She
Spanish.
can Google it while we're working.
She can Google it. So again, y'all, don't be limited by what somebody else thinks about you or thinks is right for you. You set those limits and you achieve whatever the hell it is your heart desires, because you can do it. I promise you. Let's see. Don't forget the survey question of the day. What is your Christmas dinner like? Is it traditional, or do you mix it up and have something non-traditional? A lot of tamale talk so far. I love
Tamales are like becoming a thing for the holidays.
You make tamales?
I don't. I tried one time when I saw a YouTube video and said, nope. Well, go ahead and buy them.
Man, it takes, because people make them say you got to make like 50 dozen to make it worth it, because it's just so much work, between.
My mom makes them.
Does she?
I never get to have any because she sells them all before I get there. But yeah, my mom makes them. But yeah, I think at Christmas everybody wants tamales.
All right, cool. What's the weather for the week, Joe?
Listen, it's gonna be sunny some days. I think it's gonna rain a couple days. I don't know, whatever. Amy lied last week, so I didn't look it up this week.
Oh my God, Saturday night you told me I got the weather and I got my dad joke. I'm all ready. And
told
here you are.
I say
failing
things at the
miserably
bar
on the weather.
that
This
I
morning,
cannot-
I actually went to weather.com, was going to take and screen print. No, don't grab it now. I was going to screen print on my machine here. And I said, you know what? Joe's going to be in studio. And he told me he's got it. So I trust him.
Yeah, Christmas is going to be hot, y'all.
Yeah,
82 degrees.
Well, Kim hates that.
I do
She
too.
hates
I
warm
want
Christmas.
it cold. I want it snowy. I want it miserable.
This
out
should be
there.
Christmas Day right here.
This would be a perfect Christmas morning.
Yep.
But yes, it's going to get warm the rest of the week. We got some sunshine tomorrow. The rest of the week, not really pretty, but it's going to get warm.
It's
How's
more
that for
impactful
weather?
when you have it memorized versus having to read it from your phone. 'Cause
What's the difference whether I
our
memorized
audience
it
could
or
look at
read
their
it?
phone themselves.
But they didn't have to
Do you
because
see
I
the
read it.
weatherman reading it from his phone on TV?
I would not care if he did. I really wouldn't.
Oh my God!
Anyway,
All right,
I hope y'all.
Donnie, I see.
appreciate that.
He always tunes in at 7:30. It must be when you get up, Donnie. I
Good
don't know.
morning,
Maybe
Donnie.
Take a break. I was telling him earlier, Donnie, you are the big wiener of the pajama prize.
Winner.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Wiener. Winner.
The big winner for the pajama prize. So I forgot to give it to you on Saturday and make the announcement. So it means more impactful that I even made it today on our radio show. Yeah. So good job.
I did
buddy.
not know there was a contest or that you were the winner, but it's pretty awesome. Congratulations.
All right, Glenn, don't be trying to talk. I know they have a teleprompter and they use that for TV. I'm just messing with Joe over here. Glenn, he goes, they do read it on TV, you bastard.
Thank you.
Let's see. Unless they are your bills, do your thing. What is that saying? Unless they are your bills, do your thing. What bills are we talking about, Joe?
I don't know, but I'm going to do my thing.
I know, Christina. I must have missed that part. I'm sorry. I'm not jiving in. Trio Loco, she says. Oh, there you go. Gotcha. Nice.
Trio
Thank you for
Loco.
that.
Got it.
All right. So it's time, y'all, for, excuse me, the game we like to call Twisted Calls. And we had to postpone it to the second half of the show because Joe said his participant, hopefully that will answer the phone, would not answer earlier in the morning.
I can't guarantee he's going to answer right now.
Oh my gosh. I said text them and tell them that you're going to be calling them from a random number so that they'll answer for you. So I'm giving Joe the bat phone there. And so y'all hang on, Joe. Don't call him yet.
figuring out how to use
You got to
this thing.
swipe up or thing, or it's an Android. Yeah. So anyway, so the game, y'all, is Joe has to call somebody who doesn't know he's on the radio or is not a usual listener. And I'm going to give Joe a minute, and then I'm going to give Joe 2 words to have to get this person to say in 2 minutes. And so Joe has to give him clues. He can't use any part of the actual word or phrase. And if Joe wins, he'll get a special prize. So we're going to pull for Joe here and pull for some fun, and hopefully his person will answer the phone. Let me get my stopwatch pulled up here, and hopefully Tiffany's watching because she's going to throw the word up on the screen for y'all. I tried to do it in marker last week, but it still doesn't quite reach up there. So you let me know when you're ready to dial out, Joe.
We're calling. This is very scary, by the way.
All right, it's off mute though, so we'll hear him now. Just say, "Hey, it's Joe. What are you doing?"
I know how to have a conversation.
Okay. Mute myself.
Hello.
Hey, it's Joe. How you doing?
What?
What's up, boy?
What are you doing?
Nothing, man. I had to get up early today.
Why are you
Mess
calling
around.
from random number?
Because I broke my other phone, so I'm using my backup.
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing?
I was like, Tiffany, what?
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, oh yeah, Joe said it's gonna be a random number at 7.
Hey, I got a question for you. What's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
Do what?
What's the very first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
I usually check my phone.
After you check your phone.
Sometimes I go poop.
What do you do while you're pooping? Do you poop and
do what?
What do you do in the middle of the night though in the restroom? Okay. If you get up, I'm trying to get you to say something here, buddy.
Take a piss?
Yeah, okay. What's another word for piss?
Pee?
Another
Tinkle?
word. Tinkle.
Whiz?
Tinkle. All right. Oh, are you serious? Are you serious? Head, listen, I love you. What does a baby come from? Okay, I don't even know how to ask this. A womb. What's another word for the womb?
I don't know.
I know. Listen, I wouldn't know either, buddy. I'm sorry.
Buzz. Hey, good morning. Who am I talking to?
What am I playing here?
Who is this?
This is Michael.
Hey, Michael, this is John. You're on JoCo Community Radio. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, what's up?
Joe said you would be a good sport. He had to get you to try to say 2 different words in 1 minute, and Joe was more concerned with talking nice to you, but then giving you clues. So he failed, and he was so scared of what you might say when it came to birth canal.
Oh my God, I would have never thought of birth canal.
But he said womb, so I'm pretty impressed that all my friends would have gone a different way than womb.
And I was really worried where he was going to go.
Hey, buddy, thanks for being a good sport. We appreciate it.
See you, dude.
He sounds like a fun dude.
Got to poop.
Got to poop. First thing you do when you get is poop. That's unusual that people wake right up and go poop first.
It's really not.
It's really not. I'm not going to ask you if you do that because apparently it's a thing for you.
Well, if you see me chatting with you early in the morning,
I will never see that happen because now I know what you're doing in there,
Exactly.
and I'm not going to talk to you while you're pooping.
hey, what do I win?
You didn't win jack squat. You didn't get the thing done.
I got one word.
You only got one. It's a 2-word game.
How
Joe.
many did Mike and Amy get?
2-word got 2. Both of them got 2.
But did they get their people to say the words?
Yeah.
No.
we gotta go. They didn't actually. Mike didn't. Amy got the funniest word of the game so far of my 3 contestants that have played.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Oh God, it was great. Yeah, her word was really tough, y'all. She had to try to get vaginal rejuvenation.
I have one question. How do you think I'm going to get a grown-ass man to say birth canal?
You've got to be descriptive. You ever play the game Pictionary, Joe?
I can't be descriptive.
Sure you can. It's a clinical term for where the baby comes down the chute.
And have we ever,
you're
you're a buddy. Do we ever talk clinical terms for anything?
But if you told me to think clinical, I would not say the
He
other
would
word.
have
I
to
would
look
wanna
up the
probably
word.
say.
No, never mind.
You had to look the word
Never
up. You got tinkle though. That's good. I was surprised he got tinkle.
I was too.
Oh my God! It's one of the characters in Peter Pan. Tinkerbell. You could have got there with that. I would have given you that. All right, so good job, Joe. I'm proud of you. And proud somebody answered the phone. You said they wouldn't. You said they wouldn't.
All night. It was bad.
He said I'm not sure who I'm going to call. He said they might not answer the phone. First thing he does is poop. That's good to know. All right. So today is National what day, you might be wondering? Today is National Sangria Day, Joe. You ever drink sangria?
I have. My old neighbor used to make the hell out of some sangria.
Oh, yeah? Is it good?
Yeah. Oh, we loved it. Angie loved it.
National Sangria Day. So y'all go have some sangria. It's National Mud, M-U-D-D Day. What?
Kimmy said, down the chute. That's funny.
Down the chute. Look at her face. It's still poop. Poop. Let's see. It's also National Go Caroling Day. Have you ever gone caroling?
Never in my life.
Me either. We should make that a thing.
I'll carol the hell out of you.
I know.
With you on Thursday night.
I think, Joe, what we should do, y'all, is that we should have caroling maybe on Wednesday night, because you got things to do with the family and stuff on Friday and Saturday. Maybe we go caroling on Wednesday night in Joe's new neighborhood, because Joe doesn't know very many of his neighbors, and that would be an excellent way for you to bring some of your friends along. We could bring a lot of the Lone Star karaoke crew over there and we go caroling.
That's the group of people I want to introduce to my neighbors. Yes. I love a song, but good Lord, no. We are not caroling up in my neighborhood on Wednesday.
I think we should make that happen, and we could just crash the party and just tell everybody that we're with Joe Owens. If he doesn't show up, we're with Joe Owens. He sent us down here to come see you guys. So
yes, that would be fun.
You could have some control or maybe not.
I did not know there was a National Caroling Day.
It is. I didn't either. It's also, let's see, tomorrow actually is, I gave you some other days this week because it's a big week, right? It's very important stuff. Tomorrow is the winter solstice. Know what that means? Is that the first day of winter? Is that the official first day of winter?
It's the 20th, right? Yeah.
Today's is the 20th.
Yeah, so today's the first day of winter.
Tomorrow's the 21st. Tomorrow's the winter solstice.
Then tomorrow is winter. I guess.
Thanks for clearing that up. Let's see. To 21st, Kimmy, this is for you, baby. It's National French Fried Shrimp Day. Kimmy loves her some popcorn shrimp.
Oh, yeah? Do you like it?
I eat it.
Angie hates anything shrimp.
Do you like shrimp?
I do.
I like shrimp. I like buffalo shrimp. You ever had buffalo shrimp? It's really good.
Like buffalo sauce on shrimp?
You don't do it super heavy because you don't want it to get all gummy and gross on your breading. Just a little bit on there. It's tasty.
Never had it. I would try it.
You put a hot sauce down when you have shrimp and dip it in there?
I don't like that.
Really?
No.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
National 3 days to my birthday day for Christine.
Nice.
Happy birthday in 3 days.
I've been hearing about this birthday all month long. Let me tell you, Christine. She's like Kimmy. It's birthday month as far as she's concerned. Let's see. It's National the 24th, Christmas Eve. And let's see if you've ever had any of this, Joe. It's National Eggnog Day.
That's a good day.
You like eggnog?
I do, but I don't ever drink a lot of it.
I think it'd make you sick if you drank too much of it, probably, right? I was milky and stuff.
Do you put other? Do you put
it's
vodka?
It's supposed to have. Yeah, it's supposed to have alcohol in it.
More? Can you add more?
It doesn't. It doesn't come with alcohol in it, Joe.
Oh, it doesn't. No wonder I don't like it that much. I'm trying to like it so much. It's awful. Oh my God! Nobody told me I had to add alcohol to it.
You thought it had alcohol in it? Yeah. Did you ever notice that it's available at Walmart and you can pick it up at any time of the day, or any kid can grab it?
No, I guess not. Wow!
Oh my God! You learned something new today, Joe. Holy shit, that's funny.
All right, I might like eggnog a little more now.
You might like it a little more. Yeah, I'm not sure if you add rum or vodka to it. I don't know. I've never had it.
I don't know. Do y'all know?
I don't like alcohol in milky drinks or anything. Like I don't like shots that are milky or anything. Somebody had me a buttery nipple 2 weeks ago at karaoke, and I was like, oh, but I did it anyway. Oh, that's because that lady was celebrating. It was like 10 years since her spouse had passed or something, and she was buying shots for people. People should be buying her shots, but she was buying shots for people. And she was
like buttery nipples.
Buttery nipple fan. Like Richard does too, doesn't he? Doesn't just more like buttery nipples?
I think he likes anything.
He just
Not
likes
beer.
nipples, period.
Ain't a nipple he don't like.
Oh my God! Speaking of that, y'all, it was so funny. Joe karaoke was it last week? Angie was there, yeah. And so, Angie got Richard those little necklace? So it's a necklace that has like these light up boobs on it. Like they're obviously not big boobs, but they're little light up boobs and have like a little.
They're enough to make Richard happy.
They're anatomically correct, we'll say, and very sharp. They're very sharp. The high beams were on, and so Angie, when Josh was up to go sing. Angie grabbed it off of Richard's neck and put it on hers, and then walked over and got a chair and set it right in front of the stage and just sitting there looking at Josh. If y'all know Josh very well, he doesn't always remember people sometimes, And so Angie was sitting there and she was like in a black hoodie or whatever. She was all just sitting there chilling with her light up boobs on. And Josh just leaned back and looks at her and goes, I see you. I'm like,
and then I can't remember what he told her when it was over. Something that they're not real, or those aren't legit, or those aren't not what he wanted.
Those aren't the boobs he wanted to see.
Exactly.
So funny. All right, y'all. It's time for wacky world news. You're supposed to be the
no. I don't sing too.
If I go wacky, you go wacky. Wacky world news. That's okay. We're gonna work on that, Joe. So this is actually a pretty mild one this time. I'm not going to say parental discretion is even advised this time. But New Zealand, Joe, is working on a law that would ban smoking for younger generations.
What's that mean? Don't they do that now?
Nope. Listen. So if passed, the law would ban anyone born after 2008 from access to any nicotine products the rest of their life.
Ever.
Don't care if you're 21, 18, 47. Doesn't matter.
Because it's such. Can you even do that?
They can pass any law you want. I
mean,
guess.
I know they can pass the law, but how do you control that?
It's a tough one. They talked about that being a big black market item, this and that. Okay, well, they ban cocaine, but people still get it, right? Mm-hmm. Not as easily as they get cigarettes, I guess. But I mean, cigarettes are such a killer, though. I mean, they do so much harm to your body, and they cost. I don't know if New Zealand has like socialized medicine like Canada and stuff. Yeah, but I'm sure it puts a giant strain on the economy as far as the health of people and. Yeah, does such damage. So they're going to ban smoking.
They are going to do it, or they're going to try to do it.
They're trying to do it. That's their goal.
Interesting.
That's pretty interesting. I saw a story where Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. Know you Machine Gun Kelly is, Joe? Do you? I never would have thought that guy was white.
Hearing the name for years, I didn't either.
And even the way he talks, you listen to him rap and stuff. He doesn't sound white, but he does a song with Kid Rock. I didn't know who he was till I heard him do a Kid Rock song.
What about him?
Anyway, Megan and Machine Gun Kelly linked their nails together to walk the red carpet.
What does that mean?
Well, of course, as a female, she gets her nails done anyway and has long nails. He went ahead and had one long fingernail put on his pinky, and they had a chain that connected both of their two pinky nails together to walk the red carpet for their event.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
She does some weird shit.
Are they together?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they are.
Yes, they are.
No, I think he's with the Kardashians.
No, he's not with the Kardashians.
I saw it on.
I don't care what you saw on the internet.
It was on TV. It's more legit.
It must be true if you saw it on the TV, especially if it's TMZ. The reputation that TMZ is.
That is weird.
But remember, she was also with what's his name, Billy Bob Thornton, and did the whole blood vial of each other's blood around their neck and stuff. Remember that? They had like a necklace made. She's just a weird chick, man.
Oh, it's her.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, because I wonder. But notice that she's the common denominator in these two stories here.
That is weird.
I wonder if she was like always, I want to call her eclectic, Joe. That's a good word for that. When you're not sure how to describe something, you say it's eclectic. No, I wonder if she was eclectic before she became a movie star, or if that all happened afterwards.
I think people used to question if she was even a real female.
Really?
Yeah. Back in the day. I don't know if that's still a thing or not.
Huh. Interesting. All right. A plumber was called out, Joe, to Lakewood Church. You know where Lakewood Church is?
And Joel Osteen.
Look at you, Joe. You're pretty hip to trivia and stuff, aren't you? A plumber finds bags of cash and checks in the wall of the bathroom. He was called out to repair a toilet there, and breaks open the back of the wall to get to access to the toilet and stuff, and finds over $600,000 in cash and checks stuck in the wall of the church. What do you think about that, Joe?
I wish I would have been a plumber that day.
8 years ago, the money was reported stolen from the church.
Yeah, I heard that, like 2014, something like that.
Odd that it's reported stolen, then gets found in the wall of the church that it was stolen from.
Why would it be there for that many years?
Any weird monkey business going on?
Yeah,
there?
I mean, I'm sure there is, but why would it stay there that long?
It's like a savings account. Can't get to it, right? It's kind of like a CD.
By the way, it reminds me of a show I just started this week. If y'all have never seen The Righteous Gemstones on HBO Max, it's basically about a mega church like that.
Oh, really?
There's money in the walls, crazy. I think it's very interesting.
Oh, really?
Bunch of comedians in it too. So it's
no doubt.
Yeah. If you haven't checked it out, go see it. We just started the other day, but it is
What's the name
just
again?
about that. So The Righteous Gemstones.
Hear that, Kimmy? Write that down so we know. Kourtney Kardashian is with Travis Barker. That's the tattoo guy you're probably thinking of.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Kimmy on the spot producing.
What was Angelina Jolie?
Puerto Rican eggnog is the best, she says. Sydney says.
And we put rum in it.
Okay, so it's rum in there.
Rum, okay.
So the plumber guy, being the honest guy that he is, turns it in, right? Turns it in and expecting to get a reward because he remembers the story too, right? So he's expecting to get his $25,000 reward that's supposed to come, and he gets nothing.
I thought he got 20.
He got nothing because they said the Crime Stoppers reward is if you help apprehend the criminal that committed the crime.
Oh, that sucks.
Which to me, let's suppose that he finds the criminal, right? He knows it was Joe that took it, and Joe already spent the money, but the criminal goes to jail, so then he gets his $25,000, right? Because he found the criminal, right? Instead, he finds the money, which should be a lot more important than just finding the person who stole it, and he gets jack shit.
Yeah, he basically fought the crime.
He should have kept the money in his reign, right?
That's what I'd have done.
That's what I'd have done too. Last one. A Worcester man goes to the ER, Joe, with a WW2, that's World War II, bomb up his butt.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And the hospital is forced to call in the bomb squad for safe removal.
Yeah, a literal bomb. That is funny.
It was like an artillery shell. You know what? Like the large. I mean,
you got to call the military.
The picture they showed, the bomb squad. The picture they showed was like equivalent to the size of his hand as far as the length of the bomb goes. The tip of the. It's just the tip of the. Just the tip. Don't get me started there. Anyways, it was a large artillery shell. He claims he had taken out some collection. He's an avid military collector person. Takes it out and had set it down and was doing some stuff and fell. He tripped and fell on it.
Right up there. Okay. Yeah, kind of like this chair. Got it.
I just don't. Now, first of all, if you fall on it, for it to fall at the exact right spot to go with, up there,
it's a lie.
I don't get it, right? And yeah, I think it's a lie.
But anyway, just having to go face that is embarrassing. But calling a bomb squad in on your,
we're gonna leave you sitting here with your rump in the air, and we're gonna go and bring in some folks to make sure this is gonna go off.
That little robot approaches. I love it.
Oh my god, that's funny. All right, so yeah, but they safe removal. He's okay. He's recovering well.
Sonia said that must be a real pain in the ass.
That's right. That's a true pain in the ass. Oh my god, that's funny. All right, 20-something seconds left, Joe. Thanks again for joining us, man. It's been an absolute blast. And Matt Pepple's coming next week.
Fun.
He'll be a first timer.
Where's
He's
he
never
been
been on the
hiding
show. I don't know. He Mansfield.
Okay.
But thanks again for tuning in to the Joco Community Radio, y'all, and for the Rise and Smile program. Joe, thanks again for being on. We appreciate it.
Merry
We'll see you next time. Y'all
Thank
have
you.
a Merry Christmas. We'll talk to you soon. Love each other.
From Burleson to Venus and Grandview to Godley, this is the voice of Johnson County, Joco Community Radio.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. She calls it a gift and a second chance for America. The reaction of former South Carolina Governor and Trump UN Ambassador Nikki Haley